Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nnamdi Kanu lands in court. Nigeria shake as a new lawyer stormed court. See what happened. Nnamdi Kanu lands in court. Nigerian shake as a new lawyer stormed court. See what happened. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. Nnamdi Kanu, a 54-year-old Abia State citizen, was arrested for the first time in 2017 for calling for the secession of the Southeast Zone from the Nigerian Federation. His bail was forfeited in June 2018 and he escaped to the United Kingdom, claiming that his life was no longer secure under the conditions of his imprisonment in Nigeria. The IPOB leader was rearrested and extradited to Nigeria, Malami announced at a press conference in Abuja on June 29, 2021, after spending approximately 3 years abroad. Kanu's lawyers claimed that the IPOB leader was rearrested in Kenya and whisked to Nigeria, though Malami claimed otherwise. Following his rearrest in June 2021, Kanu was brought before Justice Binta Nyako for rearrangement on terrorism-related charges brought against him by the Attorney General's office. Kanu has now been remanded in the custody of the Department of State Services in Abuja, where he remained until his trial resumed today on January 18, 2022. Nnamdi Kanu fully ready to battle the federal government as he hired the services of a senior advocate of Nigeria's son, Mike Ozekome. Nnamdi Kanu, the embattled leader of the Biafra nation, has hired the services of Chief Mike Ozekome, son, a constitutional lawyer and human rights campaigner, to help him strengthen his case against new terrorism accusations leveled against him by the federal government. Chief Mike Ozekome was unveiled on Tuesday by Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lead counsel for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu's trial, which begins today before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja, is being represented by Chief Mike Ozekome. Ozekome and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who had been leading the team of lawyers representing Kanu, stormed the Federal High Court in Abuja, Nigeria on Tuesday. In an interview with the Daily Post, Ejiofor revealed that adjustments have been made to the defense team in light of the additional accusations brought by the federal government. Meanwhile, the security at the courthouse and its surrounding areas has been stepped up significantly. Officials from the Department of State Services, DSS, have effectively closed all roads leading to the courthouse to avert a possible threat to life and property by hoodlums. Nnamdi Kanu supporters stormed Abuja High Court shouting, "Holy, holy, holy, Nnamdi Kanu is our savior." On Tuesday, supporters of Nnamdi Kanu gathered in huge numbers outside the Federal High Court in Abuja, where they battled with security personnel. Journalists present in the court noted that the supporters kept screaming, "Holy, holy, holy, Nnamdi Kanu is another savior." The news correspondent decided to investigate more. It was gathered by the Punch that the leader of the outlawed organization, Indigenous People of Biafra, was currently being arraigned in the Federal High Court on modified accusations brought against him by the federal government. Some journalists who had come to the Federal High Court to cover the hearings were also denied entrance to the courtrooms and other court facilities. Human rights lawyer Pelumi Olajengbesi says that the federal government is not doing well over the increase in Nnamdi Kanu's charges few hours to the trial. Pelumi Olajengbesi, a human rights lawyer based in Abuja, claims that the federal government is not acting in the best interest of Nigeria by pressing new terrorism charges against Nnamdi Kanu, the embattled leader of the outlawed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, who is under house arrest. A report in the Punch earlier this week claimed that the federal government has brought fresh terroristic allegations against Kanu only days before his trial before Justice Binta Nyako at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The government upped the number of counts in the initial charge it preferred against Kanu from 7 to 15 in the revised process it filed before the Federal High Court in Abuja, according to the court's website. As far as legacy goes, the greatest tragedy of the President Muhammadu Buhari regime would be its failure to equalize access for all Nigerians regardless of tribe or religion, which resulted in one of the most widespread cries for secession that began in the east and spread to the west and middle belt regions of the country. To my dear listeners, from wherever you are listening from, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.